Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit and Wonder Labyrinth. We have defeated Shooting Star, the Red Dragon. It was surprisingly easy for a single elf girl to defeat an ancient red dragon. Now we're going to see what lies beyond his boss chamber. And recharge our health and spirit meter. There we go. Alright, as I thought, onward to Area 3. Nope, no idea what that says. Oh, kanji. I made an effort to learn kanji at one point, and I learned like 1,000 of them. And I was like, knowing the 1,000 most common kanji is pretty good, right? I bet I can read all kinds of stuff now. And so I tried, like, playing some video games, and I still had to stop and look up kanji, like, every single sentence. It was so disheartening that I just kind of gave up in despair, and now I've forgotten almost every kanji I ever learned. So I really can't read jack squat anymore. The reason I'm pausing here is I just wanted to take a moment to admire the beautifully done Misty Forest background here. My goodness, the graphics in this game are amazing. Also, really cool background music for this area, and it's not as blaringly loud in my headphones, so that's a welcome relief to my eardrums. Yeah. Why am I having so much trouble attacking this thing? Okay, it's completely immune to that attack. It is pretty vulnerable to fire, so I guess I should switch to Salamander. And by pretty vulnerable, I mean very slightly vulnerable. Okay, we'll need to open up the yellow doors, and it looks like there's a fire upgrade over there, a Salamander upgrade. So this is sort of a forest-themed stage, and we're going to encounter a lot of plant enemies. Makes sense. Plant enemies are often best dealt with using our bow, because if we get too close, they'll try to wreck us in a variety of ways. More cool statues. They look kind of moss-covered now. Alright, we have recharged our spirits. Boy, there's a lot of these things. Yeah, this music's awesome. Okay, the Freya Harpies. I mean, like, the regular Harpies, if you ignore the fact that they're half bird ladies, are kind of sexy. The Freya Harpies are just creepy and gross looking. No way around it. Oh, another teleporter. That almost mechanical sound that's part of the BGM for this stage is very strange. It creates sort of a dissonant, ominous feeling. Almost sounds like a, I don't know, a buzzsaw or something. Not exactly. Almost like a digital buzzsaw, perhaps. Yep, more cool new statues. I especially like the angel statues flanking that column in the background. That's really cool looking. Ah, okay. I remember this puzzle. Do we have to hit it on that side? Yeah. To raise up the platform. And it matters what side you shoot the cog on. It actually has that level of physics implemented, which is pretty cool. Ah, okay. So these are shadow dudes who, if you turn your back to them, they'll appear. And you can try to turn around real quick to kill them, but honestly it's probably easiest to just destroy them with Will-O-Wisp. Okay, well, we're blocked from going that way because it's a yellow door. Almost looks like somebody's aristocratic hunting cabin or something here in the background. Or some kind of mansion. Get wrecked, Freya Harpy. The trolls do have hit points. Gotta give them that. Let's see, yeah. Oh, geez. I was so busy thinking about which spirit I wanted to be that I took the hit, and now it doesn't matter because neither of them's at maximum. Oh, we got the boomerang. This is an interesting weapon. A type of club. Well, if you want to be generous, I guess you could say it's kind of like a club that is thrown and returns after flying a set distance. So this thing has serious reach. Its stats are fairly comparable to the guitar. We'll go ahead and switch to the boomerang for a while, have some fun with that. Alright, well, it's this puzzle again. Oh, there it is. It's underneath the HUD. Oh, whoops. We're already at the top. Some zombies. Zombies are very vulnerable to holy magic. That makes sense. Let's see. That guy's a little resistant to wind. Oh, holy crap. Whatever. If he's going to be shooting fire breath at me, I'll stay in fire form. Besides which, I need to be in fire form to recharge my wind. Okay, now it doesn't matter. It's a lot of zombies. They're not exactly the most threatening enemies. Well, that was a long hallway of not much. Although the demon things were kind of interesting. Wow, we're one-shotting those Freya Harpies all of a sudden. Oh, more of those cool statues, and more importantly, a white dragon. A lesser dragon. Despite being a white dragon, it shoots fire. In D&D, it would shoot ice. Oh, it's immune to my, to salamander, so I've been doing 0 damage to it. I probably should have been paying attention to that. Get wrecked, Zalberd. So the enemies are starting to become a little more threatening. Just a little. There's still nothing to fear all that much, really. There, finally. Let's see. Any cracks in the walls? I haven't been remembering to check for that. Look at that misty forest in the background. You can just kind of barely make out the trees through the mist here at the top. That is so atmospheric and evocative. I love it. Something about this area just says to me that there's going to be a crack in the wall, but maybe my intuition is completely wrong. Hey, we opened up the yellow doors, and we got the Spirit of Woodchuck. Soul Key, the soul of a thief. Jeez, Woodchuck, you're pretty ripped. Wouldn't ordinarily think that a thief would be that ripped. That's usually the fighter's job. To have the bulging roid muscles. And we can even throw the boomerang straight upwards, so it's a pretty awesome weapon, to be honest. Helps if you face the right direction, though. Alright, I think... No, we haven't been here before. Get out of here. Okay, this is new. Ah! Never mind, for a second I thought it was attacking me, but it was just Salamander. Alright, I'm struggling all of a sudden for reasons that are completely unclear to me. There, get wrecked. Quit making me look bad. Okay, we've gone in a giant circle. What's in this little area? A save point. We just completely bypassed the save point for this area. There is an incredibly suspicious hole there. If there's not a crack on the right side, there's probably a crack on the left wall. There in Area 1. We're gonna have to backtrack and check that out later. For now, it looks like the one new area... Oh, that's right, we've unlocked the yellow doors. So there's a variety of places we can check out now, actually. Let's start by backtracking through those yellow doors to the right. Gah. Are you also immune to Undine? God dang it. Hit the right button, fool. There we go. No. Undine's not very strong, but... Well, it came in handy there. Man, this music is so good. Alright, we recharge Salamander. Now we can go through this area, grab the fire upgrade. More cool hawk statues. Take the shortcut back to Area 2. And now, having unlocked yellow, we have a new area in the upper left we can explore. As well as the lower left in the newest area. But let's check out the thing back in Area 1 first. See if there's an optional upgrade or something. While we're at it, I'd like to see if there's a secret in that little hole as well. But one thing at a time. I love teleporters. For fast travel, having to backtrack the long way through everything would just be unbearable, but... But having fast travel via teleporters at your disposal makes backtracking a lot more tolerable. Excellent. What lies in this direction? A long tunnel. Oh, and is this Area 3 again? Yes, it is. We've come at Area 3 from another angle. Okay, we seem to have just backtracked is all that got us. So I guess that was a shortcut. If we want to check out that secret, I don't think there's ever going to be a convenient time to do that. Well, we can see if there's a hole, or a crack rather, on the right wall as long as we're here. Ow. It would help if I went in the right direction. Okay, good lord, this is embarrassing. Doubly embarrassing because I forgot to switch to the wind, which I meant to do, but just forgot. Okay, is there a crack in the wall anywhere here? Not seeing one. Oh, it wouldn't be here anyway. I'm still not at the correct spot yet. Good lord. Get with it, Dr. J. Alright, the crack would be here. If it is indeed on this wall. I'm not seeing it. No. So, that means if that hole is a secret, then it's on the left wall. So, what'll be the fastest way to backtrack to check that out? There is no truly fast way to do it. But I'm thinking going to that teleporter below us is going to be the fastest. Oh, got in a cheap shot. Well done to me, taking all kinds of unnecessary damage. The quality of my play has suddenly gone sharply downhill, and I don't even know why. We got Deedlit in kind of a cool freeze frame pose there during that level up. I need to remember that those Freya Harpies are really vulnerable to fire. I kill them a lot faster in Salamander. Regain our mana points. Alright, now let's finally go see if there's a secret here. I will never remember that you guys are immune to fire. Honestly, the music to this area here is just pure Castlevania Symphony of the Night. At least it sure sounds like it to my ears. That's not a bad thing at all, by the way. That is purely a compliment to be compared to that. I'm gonna do a Symphony of the Night playthrough sometime. Oh, hey, cute Harpy. Sure are a lot easier on the eyes than the Freya Harpy. Really? I'm not seeing a crack on this side either. Is that just a hole that's actually inaccessible? A hole in the map? That's surprising. Looks like it is, though. Alright, fair enough. Well then, if we're going to investigate the new area, it's going to have to be that yellow door in the lower left. So let's head back to the teleporter again. At least we seem to have confirmed that that's not a secret, which kind of blows my mind. How is that not a secret? I felt like I tried those walls pretty thoroughly, though. Pretty sure we already got the Imp Spear, so that's not really a new weapon for us. And it's a weapon dropped by a very early monster, so of course it sucks. Won't even be able to get much money for that one. Oops. I would try to run through there really fast, but switching spirits seems just a little tiny bit laggy. So it's actually really hard to run through that without taking a hit because it's not as responsive as you would want it to be. I guess another way to handle those guys would be to bounce... try to bounce arrows off the floor to hit them, but that's a little tricky. Easier to just use the spell. Well, there's a lot of them. Alright, so this is indeed the new area we have to access. Another tall vertical area. Oh, it's the Medusas. Possibly the most lascivious enemy in the game. They are super topless and kinda obvious about it. I am out of mana points. That's a problem. Put on some clothes. Alright, we got the Spirit of the Dwarf. Though again, if you ignore the fact that they're snakes from the waist down, they're kind of babes, the Medusas. Not gonna lie. Okay, so Carla's talking to Pyrotess, asking if she wants to revive Ashram. Ashram is sort of Parn's evil counterpart, quote-unquote evil. He's a Dark Knight, and just like Deedlit is in love with Parn, Pyrotess is in love with Ashram. So it's kind of a light-dark symmetry going on there. So that's what the story is here. Unlike Deedlit, Pyrotess agrees to swear her loyalty in order to be able to resurrect Ashram. Carla then gives her a magic sword. We're going to see that Pyrotess has to do something very specific with this magic sword. We're unable to live without love, yet are continually confused by it. That sure seems to be one of humanity's many problems. Nice. Actually pulled it off. Oh, it's Gim. Have you expanded your inventory at all, Gim? I have some crap to sell you. Let's see. What do I currently have equipped? Right, the boomerang. I like the boomerang, so I'm not going to sell that. But I want to equip the Qatar just so that I know what has better and worse stats than it, so I know what to sell. We'll keep the zebra for its giant arc for now. I guess I could literally just look at the stats that are printed on the screen. That would probably work too. No reason to hang on to this, or the Makana, or the survival knife. I'll hang on to the Qatar because it's my best weapon stat-wise, the boomerang because it's unique and cool, and the zebra for its giant swinging arc. Alright, have you expanded your inventory? Looks like the answer is yes. We have a new bow we can buy, the Amenomaka bow. There is a new weapon for sale, the Hollow Sword. A giant sword hollowed out to make it lighter. Its attack power is huge, its speed is terrible. I think this is basically like the zebra, except just better. So we might as well buy this as a replacement for the zebra, which we can then sell. Well, let me verify that first. Hopefully I didn't just do something dumb. Okay, no, my memory was correct. It is the zebra, but better. So let's sell the zebra. Sadly, we once again cannot afford the Death Spear, which I kind of want to try out, because the instant kill effects, assuming I'm interpreting that correctly, sounds cool. But I suspect by the time we can afford it, everything that we have is going to have such better stats, it's not going to be worth our time at all. Although Gim, like every other character in this game except Deedlit herself and perhaps Pyrotess and Carla, we never really get to see his personality, and he's barely a character at all. At least he gets to sell us stuff. At least he gets to be useful. Most of the other members of Deedlit's adventuring party, like Ito and Slain, they don't even get to do anything except occasionally show up and say a couple of cryptic lines. It's really sad. I kind of wish they would get to do a little bit more. Though near the end of the game, they will get to do at least one cool thing. As we will see, eventually. Oh, staticky screen and eyeball again. Oh, it's King Cashew. King Cashew obviously is a king. I think Flame is the name of the kingdom he is the monarch of, and he also trains Parn in the art of swordsmanship and makes him suck less, because at the beginning of the story, Parn is terrible. But he becomes better as the story goes on. And he's just sort of a wise mentor type of character. Oops. And he runs the bow minigame. Now, I'm fairly terrible at this minigame. If I practiced it a lot, I'm sure I could get good at it. But I'm much more interested in just playing the actual game than random minigames. So I don't really care to put in the practice to become any good at this. The spinning ones, your arrow will not hit them if you hit them while they're angled wrong. Oh, I could have hit 4 at once if I had timed that right. Oh, there's a magnet now. That's really going to make this a nightmare. Oh god, what a mess that was. It has decided I am rank H. Not even F, but H. I am terrible. As I said, I am not going to practice that enough to get good at it, because I don't really care. The actual game is much more fun. I don't have anything against the minigame, and it's cool that they have a few little minigames like the gambling minigame and then the bow training minigame. I do think that's cool. It's just, like I said, the actual game is a lot more fun to me, so... Oops. Need to hit the bottom of the cog. No? You do have to hit the top, I guess. This is tricky because it's off the top of the screen. So you can't even really see where you need to aim. Okay, I've hit that thing both at the bottom and the top, and neither worked. Okay, I guess it is the bottom. I must have just missed. Okay, good enough. I know that there was a boss room there, which is precisely why I'm exploring everything else first. That's video gaming 1-on-1. If you know where the boss is, you do everything else before the boss. Get wrecked. Wow, this place is tall. I think it's pretty obvious that we're going to get an item that lets us jump even higher, which is how we're going to get in there. Shades. They make everything dark and hard to see, so they're kind of annoying. But they are easily dispatched with Will-O-Wisp. I think I'm going to switch back to the boomerang for now. Well, this certainly looks suspicious, doesn't it? Strange indeed. Alright, what is this leading to? Oh, more of the sexy Medusas that really need to put on some clothes. And also aren't so sexy from the waist down. Only the top. Anyway, we got another soul. Why were you hanging out with the sexy Medusas, Ito? That doesn't seem like very good priestly behavior. I think somebody needs to go confess. Okay, I don't know how that thing didn't hurt me, but I'll take it. Huh. Come on, you can do it, Deedlit. Do I have to switch to... I'm almost positive you can jump back up here. Am I wrong? Oh. Nobody say anything. Quiet. I did that perfectly on the first try. I'm sure we could all agree. Well, now that, I'm sure we can all agree, is ominous. Not enough keys. And by keys, I'm pretty sure it means the souls we've been picking up. Okay. We haven't been directly to the right here. Ah, it's a teleporter. Convenient. Boy, those zombies are just not really a threat, are they? Even by zombie standards, they're ridiculously slow. Alright, now we get the soul of the wizard, or is it sorcerer? Sorcerer is what it says. Oh, is it showing the same ripped-looking torso for all of these? I wasn't really paying attention. Maybe it is. Maybe you're actually not super buff after all, Woodchuck. Maybe that's just a generic image. Wah! I almost accidentally triggered the boss fight. I would at least like to save first. What does that circle mean? Oh, is that... Oh, yeah, that's an archery target. That's the shooting minigame. Oh, I didn't see him! I'm an idiot! How did I not see... I knew they were there! Oh my god. Wow, that was dumb. Alright, which boss fight was this? Oh, I think I fight Carla here. Sorry, spoilers. The realm of the demon god. Let us question your resolve. Alright, more cryptic nonsense. Okay, appearing inside of me and doing contact damage is kind of cheap. So she uses a lot of elemental magic as well. And if you're fast with your spirit switching, you can avoid taking damage from a lot of her attacks. Of course, if you're getting hit by overlapping elements, it can be a little difficult. I do like the boss battle music as well. It's pretty intense. Honestly, the hardest thing for me is remembering which spirit I am. I know that there's on-screen indications of which spirit you are, but there's a lot of things to look at on the screen. Okay, well, we defeated her quite easily. But I'm pretty sure this is a multi-stage boss fight. We're caught in another cool dramatic pose with our hair and our cloak in mid-flip. And now we get teleported into some kind of weird alternate dimension, and we fight someone named Flaus. Now Flaus, who appears to be some kind of paladin or cleric fighter multi-class. I do not think that she was in the original Lodoss anime or the OVA. I don't remember her. But I think that she's in some of the novels and manga. Apparently, she's a character who predated the main characters like Parn and Deedlit. Also, she's kicking our asses. And she's like a famous warrior saint who defeated a demon god. So obviously some kind of copy of her was summoned, and we fought and defeated it. But yeah, she is a famous figure from Lodoss history, like I said, some kind of warrior saint who famously defeated a demon god. Pretty sure that's her deal. I only know that from having read some Lodoss War online, because I don't think she ever appeared in the animations. At least not the ones I've seen. Gonna go ahead and make a save, and we've been playing for quite a while, so having defeated Carla and Flaus, we're gonna call it there. See if Flaus/Carla were guarding another soul, and see if we can collect enough souls to operate that weird, ominous elevator. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.